for this strategy, first you have to look for a lengthy or a long candle. It can be either a red candle or a green candle. Then next you have to mark the 50% level, right? So I have drawn a black color line. So this line represents the 50% level of the first candle, right? Then you have to wait for the second candle to close just beyond the 50% level. It has to close beyond the 50% level, not above, right? So when the second candle formation is done, then the next candle will slightly retrace and once again will fall back. So our entry will be here. So when the third candle forms by a slight retracement above the 50% level of the first one, so our entry must be here, right? So for this strategy, the first candle must be little bit lengthier, right? So then there will be two more candles of different color, right? So if the first one is red, then the second and third must be green in color. If the first candle is green, then the second and third must be red in color, right? So this is more or less like an engulfing pattern, right? So now let us go to the video and let us see how to trade this type of pattern in real-time market. Okay, traders. So this is the first trade. So you can see I have entered the trade here, right? So the red color candle is the first candle. You can see this is lengthier candle. The first candle is lengthier. Then this is the second candle. You can see this second candle has closed just slightly above the 50% level of the first candle, right? Then my entry was here, exactly at the 50% level, right? So this is the third candle. You can see this is the third candle. So this third candle will try to engulf the first candle, right? So you can see we have won this particular trade. Now this is one more example, and you can see here the first candle is green in color, right? So this is the first candle, and this is the second candle, right? So you can see the second candle has closed slightly below the 50% level, right? So as I mentioned in the introduction part, there will be a slight retrace before the formation of the third candle, right? So this is the second one, and when the third candle retraced back, so I entered here, and so the retracement level was slightly higher. So I gave two trades in this particular session, right? So still we have 20 more seconds. Let us wait and see whether we are going to win this trade or not, right? Yes, of course, I think we are going to win this trade, right? You can see the first candle has engulfed the first 50%. The second candle is also engulfed entirely the first candle, right? So this was a winning trade for us. Now, in this case, you can see the first candle is green in color. This is the first candle, and I have marked the 50% level. You can see the second candle has closed slightly beyond the 50% level, and it has retraced back, right? So I entered at this place, right? So this is the third candle. This third candle will engulf the first candle completely, right? So you can see from there till this point, right? So the second candle has engulfed. Now this third candle will completely engulf this first candle, right? So you can see this third candle is now engulfing this first candle, right? It's very simple. Now, year one is trade. Let us look for one more opportunity, right? So you can see this is the first candle, and the second candle is completely engulfed beyond the 50% of the first candle. And in this case, what I did is I entered here, right? So this is the second candle, and this is the third candle, right? So this third candle is going to completely engulf this first candle. And what I have done is I have drawn a trend line here, right? So when this candle reaches this particular zone, it will reject. And also there is a room for the third candle to reach additionally beyond this first candle, right? So that's why I confidently entered this trade, right? In spite of this second candle, engulfing this first previously formed candle, I confidently entered this trade by getting one more confirmation by drawing the trend line. So since there was a small gap, so this gap will be covered by the